Recording. Okay, good. So welcome everyone to the evening meditation. So glad you're here. Janine, thank you so much for giving us the space to meditate in the evening on Wednesdays and having us, at least for me, feel complete about the day. And I know there are many, many instances when throughout the day and especially in the evening, I have this difficulty of resting and the restlessness comes from the not feeling complete and not feeling like I've done enough. And it really comes from like not being enough. So Liv, when you were mentioning about your nephew, is it your nephew
Right.
who's looking at Instagram and TikTok about the horrific things that are happening throughout the world. And so, me being an Arab American, Lebanese Arab American, and also being of the Druze heritage, which means not only am I Arabic American military vet, disabled military vet, but the Druze are one of the few Arabs that are in the Israeli military, right? So you have my feelings are right there with your nephew, the um the sadness of what's happening over there. And I've been to Israel 3 times. I've been to Israel twice when I was in the military and once to go to a wedding. And I had the best time, Liv, because most of the people there, Jewish, Arabic, um, from other countries. I met Russians over there. I met people from the African descent over there. Um, the majority of the world wants to live in peace and love, and the majority of the world loves everyone else. I remember traveling when I would travel someplace and I would meet people. It usually was wonderful to talk to strangers. So as human beings, we crave for connection, we crave for love, we crave for bonding, because we know on a really deep level that we're connected, that we're one, that we all came from Africa for crying out loud. So we're all African. Um, Here, my cousin Samir's. So Liv, yes, yes. One of the reasons to smile is this, and one of the reasons to feel gratitude is this, is that we have each other. And when a group of people are suffering, or when anyone's suffering in this world, and this is from Esther Hicks and Abraham. This is not from me, right? They would say this. They would say, um, "You can't suffer enough to alleviate someone else's suffering." And the best thing that we can do for me, and this is my belief, and doesn't necessarily have to be true, is be grateful for what we have. Gabor Mete, a Holocaust survivor, his grandparents died in Auschwitz. He was talking to a woman who was of Palestinian descent, and she goes, "What do I do to keep my mind in a loving state with everything that's going on over there? Like, how do I protect myself? I protect my mental health?" And he said, "You hang in there. You survive. You live. You stay connected with your family. You stay connected with your loved ones. You stay connected with a community that supports and loves you. And thank God, Liv, I have you. I have this group. I have other groups. I have my cousin Samira was on. Um, I'm surrounded by love. I'm surrounded, and this gives me power and this gives me faith that I know and I believe. I believe this is the thing. Whether it happens or doesn't matter. My faith is this, that something is going to come out of this crap. Some good stuff is going to come out of this fertilizer that we're creating over there. Yes, I know we're planting a lot of seeds of trauma, generational trauma, but out of trauma comes leadership. Out of tough times comes great men. You've heard this, and great women. And one of the most wonderful leaders come from the most difficult areas of the world, including Africa. You know, the stuff that goes on in Africa, we don't hear that all the time. You know,
Absolutely.
the Congo and what they're doing to those people that are mining the ores for our technology. I mean, it's pretty much slavery. It's still happening. Why don't we hear about it too much? You know? So it's a good thing to know that it's not just, and I don't want to say good thing, but it's like now I'm more aware that it's not just the Middle East that's going through a hard time, man. It's not just the Middle East.
Absolutely. I
Yeah,
mean, there's so much that we are totally unaware of all around us in the world. And the thing that I get hit with every day is it's a miracle I'm in America. Because I had no idea when my grandparents escaped Latvia across the Baltic Sea in a rowboat. I thought that the sea was just like a little lake. I had no idea. A miracle. How on earth they made it on a huge sea in a little rowboat. And I'm here in America because and my kids are born because somehow a miracle happened. And even in the midst of pain, there's moments of joy and celebration every day.
I love that. Yes, yes. And I believe in God very strongly. So I'm going to say this, there are people in this world who are suffering to such a degree and such an extent that they don't have time to ponder, and they don't have the capacity to meditate. But
Right.
somehow they find it in themselves to say two words: thank God, thank God. Somehow they find that,
And
you know.
everyone is looking forward to your guided meditation. Thank you,
So
Sammy.
that's what we're gonna do today.
I'm
It's
going to
gonna
hand
be
you to Steve, and I'm going to be listening and meditating with you guys.
beautiful. Thank you
Love
for
you guys. Love you all.
love you
Thank you
too.
all so much.
Thank you, Mwah. Thank you for creating that space for us to live in. It's a space of gratitude, um,
Yeah,
and love.
beautiful.
Yeah, and what a wonderful way to start the meditation. So let's start our practice.
So glad
Everyone,
it was all recorded too. Yay.
yay. Yeah, so am I. Um, yes. Thank you, Josine. So let's all begin. We're going to welcome our bodies wherever we are, welcome ourselves wherever we are. You might hear noises in the background, and that's okay. That's just life happening. And we're lucky there's noises. That means people are alive. That means there's life, there's movement, that we're alive, that we can hear these noises. So don't let it be a distraction. You can choose not to let it be a distraction. You can choose to have it be a reminder of, hey, it's a reminder of a good thing. I'm here. So as we're welcoming our body, we're going to notice our breath, life-giving breath. We're going to notice how relaxed our whole body is as we notice our breath. Our mind becomes more relaxed. Our eyelids become more relaxed. Maybe even so relaxed that they close. Up to you. Whatever makes you comfortable, whatever makes you free to be welcomed in this space. Notice the muscles throughout your body. They're ready to rest. As we come to the end of today, this evening, to get into a rest mode, a rejuvenation mode in a couple of hours maybe, or maybe soon after this meditation. Notice any thoughts going through your mind that might seem restless, without judgment or attachment. Send gratitude and acknowledgement their way. Grateful that you are thinking. That means you're alive. As you notice the movements in your mind through your thoughts, notice your physical movements, parts of your body that are asking to move. It's okay. That's your body looking for attention. So let's acknowledge our whole body, this gift that we have. Allows us to move from place to place, allows us to have senses. And through these senses, enriches our mind and our thoughts, enriches our heart and our soul. We notice the connection. Noticing the connection of the mind, the body, and the heart, also known as the soul. This is who we are. Take a moment to acknowledge this connection and reinforce it. The connection with the mind, the body, and the heart. This amazing, miraculous trifecta. Where the energy flows from one to the other. Notice the depth that your heart is capable of, the feeling, the amount of love that you're capable of so deeply, so strongly, like infinite, infinite love that your heart is capable of. Rejoice in this beautiful gift of having that capacity to love unconditionally. So much power. What a gift. What a wonderful way to remind us how divine we are. And again, if you're noticing any noises or any thoughts that might be distracting, it's okay. It's okay. It's just life happening. Let's all intentionally now send healing energy to our heart that keeps expanding and contracting, keeping us alive and well, even when we're sleeping, doing so much work for us. Sending loving energy to our heart. Maybe you visualize a healing light growing within, a warm, healing light that represents your gratitude, your divinity, your thankfulness, surrounding and healing your heart, that every once in a while needs it, needs the embrace of your love. And if you so choose, you can place a hand over your heart Breathe in as deeply as you want. And cherish this wonderful heart. This amazing organ, but also represents your soul. Give it thanks. Give it healing energy. Thank you. May you keep on healing. May you keep on taking care of me. May you keep on giving me the gift to love, to be there for others. So many ways. To be there for others that don't even know that I'm there for them. Whenever I send prayers, whenever I send thoughts of love, even when I send grief or I feel grief, just my way of loving someone. Just my way. Thank you for giving me that power. Notice the energy of your body. As it's grounding into a healing mode. A vibration that's sustainable. A vibration that could last as long as you want it to last. This is the vibration of peace. This is the vibration of connection, of awareness. It's a wonderful foundation to find whenever you feel lost. This is my vibration. This is who I am. Feel your ability to create anything you want from this vibration. Know that you can say anything into being by declaring it with words, thoughts, actions. You can make a difference. You always make a difference. Your existence is a wonderful impact on this world. That is your reason for being. You are one of the gifts. We all are. And with this feeling of love that we've created, let's send gratitude to everyone who's participating in this meditation that's here with us now. Let's send gratitude to those who were here with us before in other meditation sessions. Thank you for being here. Thank you for elevating us. Sending gratitude to everyone and their families and their loved ones and their loved ones. and so forth and so on. Gradually and inevitably sending love to every person on this earth. Let's do it. Let's expand our heart. Feel your heart expand with the love for the whole world and everyone in it. All humans, all animals, vegetation, every living thing, and beyond. May you all keep this powerful love within your heart for as long as you can. Have access to it whenever you want. Gift it to others whenever you want. This is who you are. Before we close this meditation, sending thanks to Janine for this wonderful space she created. Thank you, Janine. Thank you, everyone, for participating. Gradually, when you're ready, you can start wiggling different parts of your body, your toes, your fingers, your eyelids, your ears, your muscles, your face. And as you come back to the present awareness, may you stay with gratitude and love and peace, because that's who we are. Thank you, everyone. So grateful. You're very welcome, Jess. Thank you for being here.
I don't want to come back, Sammy.
I know.
I just want to. I just want to stay there. You know, just let me stay here. We're not. I'm not. Don't tell me to wiggle my toes yet, Sammy. Just let me stay here.
Wanted so badly to stay in there.
I know. It's like I always think that when I'm in a meditation, especially ones that I really enjoy. You know, it's like, man, I don't want this to end. Come on. And but it's trying to keep that with you as you go through the days. So the
So,
the practice definitely helps. If it didn't help, I don't know what else is going on in my life because I think it helps. Thanks, Sammy.
my pleasure, brother. Thank you. Thank you, David. Whenever you talk, man, I feel so grateful I appreciate the acknowledgement, and right back at you, man.
Yeah, I didn't want to come out of it until you said to wiggle my ears, and then I realized I can wiggle my ears.
Can you? Let's see. It's hard when I'm laughing. Hold
That was beautiful.
on. Thank you.
I put
Thank
a little
you.
appreciation in the notes too for you too.
Oh, thanks.
And Jess is here, the birthday girl.
Oh, happy birthday, Jess. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Honey, I'm gonna jump off all the honeys. I have to be in class tonight, so.
Which
Oh,
class?
yeah?
Right now, I'm actually opening up. There's people standing in the cold waiting for
Her
me.
landmark one, isn't
No,
it?
no, it's
Oh,
for
it's
the
not?
Academy of Intuition Medicine. It's a different half. No, but my
Oh, my
landmark
goodness.
stuff, I'm gonna send you guys the link tonight, Sammy.
Okay.
And Janine and David, and I'll talk to you guys about it tomorrow.
Okay, lots of love. Thank you for being here.
Love you, bye. Okay, hanging up.
The Academy for Intuitive Medicine. Sounds magical.
That's what we can smile about in the world.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh, that's right.
Samira is going to find the love of her life, the guy with the boat and all. He's in that room.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Good one, David.
That's amazing. David just made that real.
I know he did. Well, and now it's on all of our consciousness, so it's gonna happen.
It's real, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I told David Rush earlier today, we had a conversation. I said, David, you know what? I haven't done a Ho'oponopono on the Middle East yet. So I said, give me a couple of days and let's see what happens. just give me a couple of days. Yeah. So sending prayers and love to everyone in the world. Everyone in the world. Yeah.
Did you hear Steve's addition to Ho'oponopono? He said to say thank you. He wants to add thank you as the first thing he said. Isn't that a
Thank you.
good one?
Thank you. It's great. Well, there is a thank you, right? It's for me, the way I used to say was I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you, and thank you.
Well, he wants to say thank you right away.
I like thank you right away too. Thank you.
Yeah, he thinks the thankfulness, gratitude should be there right away. Hey, birthday cakes are coming down.
Are they? I
Who's
don't see
doing
them.
that? How
I
did that
don't think-
happen?
What birthday cakes?
I just saw a bunch of birthday cakes in the meeting chat part.
Oh, beautiful. Steve.
Who did that?
Yeah.
That's wild. Did you
I
see it,
didn't
Jess? It was
see
for
it.
you.
No, I didn't see any birthday cakes flying
Hit
down,
on
but
the
thanks
chat
to whoever
part,
did it.
and all of a sudden a bunch of birthday cakes came down.
I am on the chat, but maybe it's only, are you on your phone or computer?
I'm on my phone.
Maybe
I'm
it's
on
a
my
phone thing. It might be like a phone thing
Weird.
on the
That was
computer.
weird. Maybe I just conjured that up.
I think, see,
Like tons of them raining down.
I
that's
love
magical.
it. I love it. I'll take
What
it.
else should we conjure up tonight, you guys? think of your birthday wish, Jess, and we'll just conjure it up for you.
Okay, a house. I'm wishing for a house.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Me too.
Okay,
More,
we
Jen.
got
Hey,
a lot of
everything's
houses.
possible, right? They
Keep
did that
going, keep going.
paperclip.
We got
They
a
did that.
housing development.
Yes, like a community living with amazing people for friends with my little son, where we homeschool and we meditate and we do all the magical things and grow our own food, all the things.
How come he's not here for the meditation? Where is he?
He's sleeping. It's 9:30. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why I'm in the dark and we're in a hotel room. So we're in the East Coast right now. So
Hmm.
yeah. So,
Yeah, I mean,
otherwise he would be. Yeah. Where are you at?
New York City, Washington Heights.
Oh, nice. We were just not too far from there a couple weeks ago. We were in New Jersey.
I go to New Jersey all the time too.
That's awesome. We're on the move right now. We're just like traveling around until we find that place, you know,
I love it.
that calls me.
Till the house finds you.
Exactly. I definitely love it though. We've been seeing dolphins every day at the beach. It's so magical. I'm like, yeah. And
That's a
it's
great
like,
sign.
isn't it? It's so good. Every sunset, it's so magical. Like the other day, you know how the beam is on the ocean? The dolphin was literally in there. Like, ugh, I was just like, could it be more magical? I'm so grateful. Mm. And thanks to Janine for inviting me. I didn't even know. She always invites me to stuff, and I'm just like, yeah, I'll come. I don't know anything about it, but I'm here. Yeah. Fun.
Yeah,
We've all
Jane,
been here before.
Right. Why does everybody have like certain little things by their names? What's this NYT1 and stuff?
oh, so that came up by default because I was in the team management leadership program with Landmark, and we were called Team One.
Oh, okay.
That's my first year. Yeah, I was there. So
Okay.
it shows up by default. I don't know why it does that. So
Must be
sometimes
in
it
your
shows up,
settings.
sometimes it doesn't. Yeah. Settings.
Okay.
And
I've
Steve
changed it.
is still awake here. But Jess, you should say what your little things mean by your name.
Right? My 1 million vulva art movement.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a beautiful movement I was guided to create about showing women in their unique and raw beauty versus like cartoonifying it or hiding it in shame and stigma. We make it visible but anonymous so that we show the art that each woman is, and with the intention to educate and liberate and unite people around the world with the healing life portal energy of the vulva, where we all came from at one way or another. So yeah, it's a big mission. Big mission. I don't want to like take over the call, but that's a little snippet.
No,
Thanks,
I
Jen.
get the power behind the feminine energy and the healing that the world is calling for in the feminine energy and the honoring of the feminine too. Yeah.
Totally. And I think very importantly to be calling our brothers with us. Like I'm all about we need the men with us, rising beside us and helping us. It's the time of emasculation is over. Like that's complete.
I agree. Thank you for that. Yeah.
I put a picture up of her. She made
I
a
love
blanket
it.
with all the vulvas on.
Yes.
You zoom in.
I love it. That's you represent. Good job. I love it. Tonight, my son was asking me where it was because it's so cozy and warm. He's like, "Mama, I'm cold. Where's the blanket?"
It is a
So
really good one.
it's very beautiful.
Janine has it in her new home.
I know my website's almost done, and I'll have everything ready for everything you can see and all that. I'm working on it.
Beautiful. Jess, I feel like I want to introduce you to a bunch of other wonderful women in our morning call, including Heather. I don't know if you know Heather. Heather's a wonderful healer as well. And she's into
Okay.
yoga and tectonic dancing or tantric dancing.
Handshake dancing.
Tantric
Okay.
dancing. Yeah. So she's wonderful when it comes to the honoring of the male and the female energies in all of us.
Beautiful.
So
I think I may have met that Heather. Janine introduced me to a Heather. I'm not sure if it's the same one,
most
but
likely, yeah.
yeah, she was really sweet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, but thank you. Yeah, I'm open to everything and everyone that's guided to it. Our big mission is to eventually have a nonprofit where we stop the genital mutilation of little girls around the world where they're doing those horrific things, and just to educate and
Yeah.
even bring light to them, not shame them for doing it, but just, hey, introduce a new way of seeing it, possibly with respect to their culture, but also a little bit of awareness, that things can change, right? So
Wonderful, Jess. When I was taking Arabic in Columbia University, just to improve my Arabic, I understood it, but the speaking part I need help with. So one of the things that I did was listen to the interviews by an Egyptian female journalist who was doing this documentary on that in Egypt.
yeah,
And it was such a powerful documentary, and it really touched me. And
yeah,
it was shocking. It was shocking to me, but I'm glad I watched it because
yeah,
it is a
right.
real thing.
It's a real thing. I know another Somalian woman made a documentary about it, and she said she watched it happen to her cousin, and she like ran away screaming, and they came and like forced her back in the house and held her down, and they do it without anesthesia. I mean, it's just horrible, horrible stuff. And a lot of women die because they get infections, you know, like, and I'm like, why are we still doing this? Like, come on.
That's wrong.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that's, I don't know, it's not something I ever imagined I'd be doing, but you know what, when you're called, right?
When you're called, you're called. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have to dance with my own wanting to hide, you know, like I'm going through my own initiation, because when you're leading a movement, sometimes it's just like, oh, am I ready? Can I do this?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but I'm excited about it. It's like landing in a beautiful way. So I know it's time. It's definitely time. So
Jess, I'm
but
so,
yeah.
so glad you're able to share that with us, because I know it makes it even more real when you do share it. I know that. So, yeah,
Thank
that,
you.
I support you, and keep up the good work and standing up for humanity.
Thank you. Thank you for witnessing and upwriting. I appreciate it. Nice to meet you, and thanks for the wonderful meditation.
You're absolutely welcome.
Yeah. And thanks, Josine, for making me speak out. And
Yeah, Josine will make it. Josine will make you share.
I love it. That's good. I need her in my corner.
Yeah, there's so many types of human suffering, and we're not cognizant so often of all the suffering that's going on in the world. But that definitely is an issue that needs to be addressed. I'm glad you're addressing it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Yeah, how traumatic. Oh my goodness. Yeah, just thinking if I was in that situation as a female, and you just get grabbed and held down and tortured, basically. It's like, how traumatic.
Yeah, it is. It's terrible. And they'll even sew them shut to the very littlest portion, and just so barbaric. I'm like, come on, can't we evolve? You know? So thank you. I love it. I love that the masculine supporting the movement too. It's important because you guys make a difference with it, right? So
Beautiful.
yeah.
Thank you for your work.
Thank you. Steve, you're still awake. I'm amazed.
Well, I had a little incident tonight. Just before meditation, I'm driving down the highway, and this guy has his brights on my left, you know, and it's like, okay. But he was tailgating the guy in front of him. It's like, it got to me. So I pulled over and I flashed my lights. And apparently the guy was on edge because he just slowed down as much as he could. And I had to slam on my brakes to avoid hitting him. Then I went to the other lane, and he swerved over the other lane in front of me because he was trying to get me to go around him so he could, you know, be in control, have his brights on and all that stuff. I just pulled over, and then he pulls over and he jumps out of his car and comes stalking towards me. And I was all just calm the whole time. And it's like, I was just I opened my door and I said, well, I thought you had your brights on. And he said, no, I didn't. He turned around and got back in his car. Well, it's like I was able to meet it with like a calm energy instead of me jumping out of the car and being enraged at being cut off like that 2 times. And it's like, what's a very dangerous maneuver he is doing there. And then with his cars behind us, they could hit us.
Way
But
to
it's
go,
like
Steve.
I'm still in that kind of fight or flight